Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Trojan Trench for the JV contest between the NorthWood Panthers and your Triton Trojan Blue Switch. Now let's meet our starters. First for the visitors, the NorthWood Panthers. Number 12, Claire Hill. Number 14, Noah Weldy. Number 20, Maddie Barrett. Number 22, Aaron Markham. And number 34, Carissa Gosher. JV coaches, Chris Davis. Now let's meet your Triton Trojans. Number 10, Lydia Hammond. Number 12, Sophie Howard. Number 15, Janika Kemp. Number 20, Jillian Bulis. And number 21, Austin Wright. JV are coached by Sam Stutzman. Your officials for tonight's contest are Bill Davis and Bruce Barlow. Let's have a great contest. Checking in for the Trojans, number 13, Tatum Hudson. Timeout Trojans, 30-second timeout. Sophie Howells checking in for the Trojans. Fouls on number 1, Savannah Hawley. Taryn Markham to the line, shooting 2. Checking in for the Panthers, number 20, Madison Barrett. Fouls on number 40, Georgia Hazley. Checking in for the Panthers, number 42, Alana Stone. Savannah Hawley. Checking in for the Trojans, number 13, Tatum Hudson, number 20, Jillian Bulis. Fouls on number 40, Georgia Hazley. Shooting at the line, shooting 2, number 20, Jillian Bulis. And for the Panthers, number 12, Claire Hill. Also in for the Panthers, number 14, Noah Welby. Falls on number 1, Savannah Hawley. Fouls on number 42, Elena Stubb. Janika Kemp to the line, shooting 2.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Ball's on number 20, Jillian Bulis. Markham at the line, shooting 2. Ball's on number 12, Claire Hill. Lydia Hammond at the line, shooting 2. Full timeout. Karen Markham, rebound and basket. Fouls on number 21, Austin Wright. Blair Hill. Checking in for the Panthers, number 32, Miracle Lindsay. For the Trojans, number 0, Sydney Heckeman. Checking in for the Trojans, number 13, Tatum Hudson. In for the Panthers, number 40, Georgia Hazley. Falls on number 10, Lydia Hammond. Timeout Trojans, full timeout. Fouls on number 21, Austin Wright. Carissa Gosher. Basket's good, shooting one. Jillian Bulis. Carissa Gosher. Elena Stuck checking in for the Panthers. After three in the trench, Triton Trojans 11, NorthWood Panthers 25. stump. In for the Panthers, number 12, Claire Hill. Gosher. Number 0, Sydney Heckman. Claire Hill at the line, shooting 2. In for the Trojans, number 13, Tatum Hudson. In for the Panthers, number 20, Maddie Barrett. Tatum Hudson to the line, shooting 2. Into the game for the Panthers, number 42, Elena Stuck. Fouls on number 13, Tatum Hudson. Elena Stuck to the line, shooting 2. Your final here in the trench, Triton Trojans 19, Lady Panthers 32.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Special edition of the Commissioner's Corner. Sitting in is Robert Falcons, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA, charged administratively with administrative control over the upcoming football championship. And Robert, in advance, congratulations on what I know is going to be a great event.
Well, thank you, Bob. This is a lot of fun. As I said earlier to the coaches, this is like our prom and graduation all rolled into one for football coaches and football communities. It's going to be a we're just going to be going as fast as we can, as far as we can, and having a lot of fun, hopefully, during the whole time.
The neat thing about administrative meeting with all the schools and everyone is big school, small school, north, south, all over the state. Some first time, some back haven't been for a while. All that runs the entire spectrum of considerations and concerns makes it fun for all of you to be a part of this.
Absolutely, and it's just the excitement of everybody. Even if it's your fifth time, as we have some of our coaches here, they're still excited to be here because they're excited for the kids. We've got a couple of coaches that are on their second and third programs coming here, so second and third communities, and just for them to enjoy it each and every time. It's kind of fun for us. But, especially the looks on the face of the newer folks, the ones who've not been here before, and all the information we provide to them, what the logistics are and put on a state championship. It makes it a lot of fun to know that we do some things very, very well here in the state of Indiana.
Part of it that's especially cool is to be playing in Lucas Oil Stadium and to have the Colts involved to the extent that they are. No other franchise does that. No other state has what we have with the Pacers and with the Colts and everyone here in the state of Indiana. And it's got to be incredibly gratifying for all of you to be a part of something that no one else does.
It has shown true dividends. I mean, we can trace the really excellence in Indiana football to the Pacers and the Colts' participation in high school sports. They've dedicated themselves to high school sports, and that's made our coaches better, it's made our players better, our games better, our product is better, and it's a lot more fun. Not to say it was bad before, but it's just at a level that we hadn't seen previously, and like you said, it's a lot of thanks to the Colts. We were just out there watching them change the goalposts out, and we got high school kids realizing those aren't the same goalposts we play with. No, those are not the same goalposts. They're a little bit more narrow, and it's a little bit harder to make a field goal at the collegiate and professional level than it is at the high school level.
Part of it, too, is that, these are communities, big and small, that literally it's the turn the lights off type of comment for communities. And no matter how big your school is, there's that still group of people who are going to be thrilled. This is a lifetime memory situation that you and I can appreciate, but I don't think the kids can and the families can't, but it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it's so fun to be a part of.
And they don't realize until they're here.
Right.
They don't realize what a big deal is until they get here. They walk out on that field for practice or they walk out for the game and then realize what this means and what this moment is about. And that's the beauty in it for us. We get to see those communities enjoying that experience, and we get to see them enjoy it as a community as well. I mean, like you said, the lights are out because we got this team playing, and you can go back to that town and walk through as if it's a ghost town because everybody's here in Indianapolis are having a good time, having the same shared experience. And hopefully they'll come out with a victory and have something to talk about for the next 50 or 60 years.
In terms of matchups, I think we have great matchups. Some have played during the regular season, some haven't. But I think all, in totality, these are really, really good games.
These are 12 good teams that have proven themselves in the playoffs. They're prepared. They're going to do what they do. And like you said, I'm looking forward to the matchups. The games are going to be great. It'll be great excitement for the fans and all the school communities.
One of my favorite things is when they light the Christmas tree down on Monument Circle, and the fireworks go off, and you're inside Lucas Oil playing a football game, and it sounds like the bombs are bursting outside. They really are.
Yeah, that wasn't very funny. The first couple of years we were here, the lights went out in the stadium. We had to postpone the game for about 45 minutes, but we've adjusted. And you're right. Again, that's part of that experience. You're in Indianapolis on Friday night. They set the fireworks off. They light the tree. You can see it from the south end of the stadium. It is really, really a neat thing.
Robert Falcons, I know you're going to do a great job. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, welcome everyone to the Terrace, the Trojan Trench. Andy O'Hara alongside me here tonight. Kenny Barnhart and the Hall of Famer O'Reilly. We've got Chris, Caden, and Silas running our sideline cameras and social media here tonight. And, of course, Abby Veers running remote analysis from the comfort of, I believe, her living room. So as they're out tonight, but yet she's still going to make her virtual presence as Triton welcomes in the undefeated NorthWood Lady Panthers. This is a group, watching these groups, watching film, watch the Tippecanoe Valley game. This is a team that's very fast and quick. They got a lot of size, and everything kind of goes through Claire Payne, averaging 18 points a game and averaging a double-double with 18 points, 16 rebounds a game, averaging 2 blocks, 2 steals, and just over an assist and a half a game. This is a young lady that's very good, but she really kind of drives this team. But you go down further down that lineup, these group of girls are very good as well. For the Triton Lady Trojans, 0-6. Maybe not the start you were expecting to see this year, but a complete culture change. These girls are really starting to figure it out. And for me, watching this group the last 3 to 4 games, they're starting to figure it out.
Yeah, that last game there, of course, there's always that third quarter there, but yeah, they was hanging right in there. That first half was just right there. Actually come back and was up by a couple points just before halftime, and then but just didn't get to finish out in that third, but then the fourth he was there. So yeah, like I say, things are clicking.
And for them, they're staying there. I mean, we're seeing things look a lot better. We're seeing the trend. The ball movement's better. The defensive stand is better. Yet they got to get a little bit stronger with get a hold of those turnovers. But we saw some great shots the other night against Wawasee. They played with Wawasee for most of that game, and then, like I said, that third quarter kind of got away from them.
But also, that was one of the first games where we actually had a full roster of everybody being able to play without being out for injury or sickness or something else.
And you want to go back to the Plymouth game. They were down by 3 at halftime, and that third quarter came out. They allowed Plymouth to put up 16 points. This is a group that's got to stay.
Yep.
You got to keep that mentality when you go to the halftime locker room and come out. This is a group, I think, with Ashli Faulkner at the helm. I think this group is going to figure it out, and they're going to figure it out in a hurry. Abby says, she goes, this team tonight is going to be very well conditioned and very fast, but the biggest thing you got to remember tonight is not feed their game, control our own, and take control of the momentum. And she's exactly right. Because if you can't, because this NorthWood team, they make you play NorthWood basketball. They don't want to play your game of basketball. They're going to play their game. Triton has to control the momentum. They can't be in a hurry. If there's a mistake on one end, you got to forget it. Go back and just run your offense.
Yeah, they just got to say, don't get in a run and gun and try to stay on there. Just come back and slow it down, play your pace, and play your game.
And for Triton, the series since 2000-2001, NorthWood leads the series 9-2. They've played in overtime one time, and that was back in the 1983-84 season.
Ooh.
And I do believe this series kicked off the 1976-77 series, where all-time, to our count, NorthWood leads 23-4. But, and usually, like I said, NorthWood, a team that there's a lot of size.
Yep.
There's a lot of speed. There's
just
a lot
looking
of length
out there, yes.
And, yeah, Triton may not have that big that can fight with Payne underneath, but you got to find different ways to score tonight. Down underneath the basket is really going to kind of be a no-fly zone. You're going to have to get a good look because she controls the paint. But those mid-range jumpers and those outside shots are going to be there if Triton can hit them here tonight.
Yeah, and like I say, it might be one of those things, the focal point is Payne. Maybe get her cut down to try to make somebody else have to step up would be the Triton's thing.
And for this group here, they do very well. They're very disciplined. You don't see a lot of personal fouls. Payne averages just under 2 fouls a game. I mean, their highest player is just shy of 3 fouls a game. And this is a group that, they're very disciplined in their approach when it comes to how to defend players. I mean, they're smart, they're quick, but yet they know how to get there to be disruptive.
Yeah, and you say if your foul count's pretty that low, you're very disciplined on your approach.
Taylor Burkhart in his third year as head coach, 39 wins for him. Starting off 5-0 with wins against South Bend Adams, West Noble, Rochester, Tippecanoe Valley, and Culver Academy, where this team's averaging just shy of 50 points a game, allowing 30 points a game. Triton, just over 34 points a game on offense, allowing just about 50. But, yeah, this is a group that's starting to figure out they can control the tempo tonight and play their game. We'll see what that has in store. Looks like the national anthem is going to be sung tonight. So with that being said, we'll take a break, and we'll have the national anthem starting lineups, and after that, we'll be back right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Trojan Trench for tonight's contest between the NorthWood Panthers and your Triton Trojans Blue Switch. On behalf of the Triton community and the entire staff and student body of the Triton Junior Senior High School, we welcome NorthWood as our guest at tonight's contest. We ask that all fans and players demonstrate an attitude of respect and good sportsmanship throughout today's contest. Your cooperation and positive support are greatly appreciated. Now please rise and kindly remove your hats as the Triton Rhythmic Revolution sings our national anthem. Thank you, Triton Rhythmic Revolution. Now let's meet the starters. First, for the visitors, the NorthWood Panthers. Number 12, Ella Branham. Number 20, Megan Yoder. Number 22, Haley Heflin. Number 30, Kinsey Hartman. Number 42, Claire Payne. Lady Panthers are coached by Taylor Burkhart. And now for your Triton Trojans. Number 2, Sierra Holly. Number 4, Miley Groves. Number 5, Gracie Ripple. Number 23, Nadia Stetler. And number 32, Sydney King. Varsity is coached by Ashli Faulkner. Our officials for tonight's contest are Brian Bow, Chris Neubauer, and Scott Dixon. Let's have a great contest.
All right, and both starting lineups out there for both sides. As Sydney King gets ready to meet 6'2" Claire Payne as the two seniors square off at the center circle. NorthWood to defend their 5-0 unblemished record, trying to find their way into the win column here this season. Ball's up, we're underway, and NorthWood controls the tip. Hartman with the basketball, works with it up on top to Yoder. Now to the near side, they're going to work into the corner. Yoder with it. They're going to be patient with it. As Heflin with the basketball now. Three-pointer on the way. Count it for Kinsey Hartman. Northwood strikes first here in the ball game. Hauling out the basketball, leaves it for Riffle. Riffle to answer back the three-pointer of her own. Can't drop it in. Payne with the rebound. Yoder back the other way, scanning the floor. This is something Northwood does. They run the full length of the floor, and they make them pay there with that one as Haley Heflin gets her first points of the game. Hauling out the basketball, goes in the corner. Sydney King. Leaves it for Riffle. Northwood going to come out with a little bit of a different look on defense. Let's see if they can hurry up this Triton team. Just something Abby said to keep an eye on in this game here tonight. Holly trying to get freedom, and a foul call going to be called on Northwood. And that first foul call is going to be on Megan Yoder. Her first, team's first. Burkhart talking to his defense out there, trying to see what pressure he can get dialed up. Riffle steps back, corner three, can't count it. And back go the Panthers. Three-pointer on the way for Branham. Off the back iron, no good. Payne gets the ball, putback's good. Just like that, Northwood a 7-0 run to start the ball game. And here comes the pressure. They're going to greet Riffle right at center court. Here comes the trap. And she's going to travel and twist off that pivot foot. Oh. Yoder now at the basketball. Goes to Hartman, back down to Branham. Branham into the corner, they'll work it around the perimeter. Heflin now, Hartman will try a three from this side, can't connect. Heflin with the rebound, drives, and got a foul call on Triton. And it will be on Sierra Hawley. That'll be her first, team's first. As Yoder goes to inbound. Northwood moving it well. Hartman hit that opening three. Missed her second attempt. Heflin goes right back to her. She hit there from earlier and can't drop that one in. Hawley tips it. Branham now goes to Payne, back out to Hartman. Now they're going to reset the offense. Heflin down the left side. Faulkner trying to holler her team out there. Payne goes underneath, puts it on the floor, draws the foul, and she'll go to the line for two.
I think that might be Holly's second here. No.
The foul call is going to be on Nadia Stetler. Her first, team second. Payne to the line for two. First one connects. And Abby's saying, Triton just needs to see these girls are not. I mean, these girls here aren't afraid to shoot from beyond the arc, so you got to come out and you got to pressure out there. But at the same time, you can't be afraid on your end. You got to keep taking those looks. Riffle was seeing her take those looks, but if you see a look, you got to take it. And Payne perfect on that trip to the free throw line. Like Abby says, that defense for Triton has got to get up and get active here in a hurry because right now a 9-0 run is what opened the ball game against the Panthers. Riffle, his pass intercepted.
Yep, there's that long reach. Got to watch some of those passes here on getting across that half court.
Heflin in the corner, down to Payne. Here comes the double T. Kicks it out. With a good ball movement on the perimeter. McKinney checked in the left, dead ball. That one up off the mark, no good for Branham. Nadia Stetler gets the rebound. Groves now goes on over to Riffle here on the near side. Leaves it high for McKinney. Now to King in the corner, down underneath. Stetler, but a foul call here coming on Hartman.
So that'll be her first, team second.
Falls on number 30, Kinsey Hartman.
McKinney now at the basketball. Goes to Groves. This is swarming defense by the Panthers. Stetler can't lift the lid. Goes out of bounds. And back go the Panthers.
Triton has been able to get that ball moved around and get some decent looks. Just can't get them to drop in.
Trying to work on something else, too.
Yep.
Branham now, corner 3 on the way, drops it in the bucket. And just like that, the Panthers now lead with a 12-0 run. Coach Faulkner going to take a timeout. She's going to take her first full timeout.
Yep.
She'll have 2 of those remaining. And she'll have 2 30s after that.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it works better out of this jack here. I'm not sure. They said it wasn't very good feedback, but then again, I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know where we got settings on that one.
Yeah, I don't know either on that one here. Well, yeah, true. We didn't have settings on this. Playing with the new equipment.
Yep. I had a battery go out, so I was out for the first minute or 2.
Earlier tonight, Northwood's JV team beat Triton 32-19. Leading the way for them, the game high was Hill with 13 points and Gosher with 7. And Triton leading the way for them was Howell with 7 and 6 points for Bulis. But there was a lot to like about that JV contest where Triton was doing some really nice things with the basketball even when they got down on the board.
Yeah, they just kept at it and pretty good ball movement and just that forcing things inside and was able to just couldn't get a lot of good shots, just could not get a lot of them to drop.
And we'll see what this timeout does for Ashli Faulkner in her first year here as head coach. Spent 3 seasons down at Culver for her first head coaching stint. Riffle now enters the center circle, exits. McKinney will patrol the baseline. Avery Veers now in the ball game. McKinney gets it up top. We'll see what Coach drew up here. Veers patrols through. Now to Stetler. Goes to Riffle. Now they're going to change the offense back up again. The biggest thing here with your offense possessions, you just can't be in a hurry. Just run your offense. If it takes 40 seconds, it's okay. Riffle, baseline jumper, lifts the lid, and Triton's on the board and stops the run there at 12.
Yep, good nice step out. Got plenty of time to get it out of there.
Hartman on the right wing, so past the halfway point. Checking in for, it was Brooke Johnson who just had it, and the three-pointer off the mark there for Davis. And back go the Trojans.
She'll get her time.
Stetler now for 3. Can't drop it in. Hartman battles and gets the rebound, and back go the Panthers. Payne running the full floor, and Riffle staying with her. Good defense there by the freshman. Hartman with a deep 3. Can't drop it in. Rebound, and a shot on the way for Yoder. Tickles the twine as it didn't even quite hit the rim. Veers down the elbow. She'll drive in a foul call. The third team foul for the Panthers.
It's going to be on Davis, her first.
And Sierra Hawley checking in. Speaking of Hawleys,
yep,
there may be one in Oklahoma watching. I give Cheyenne a shout out.
Yep, she's been down, went to Oklahoma for her college experience.
Oklahoma State is where she's camped out. Miss seeing her around this area. As Riffle's 3 off the mark, no good. But good to hear from her, and I say hi back.
She was been up here for junior miss, I believe. So.
In the corner, 3-pointer on the way for Davis off the iron, no good. Stetler gets the rebound, and now it goes to Riffle. 2.5 to go here. Riffle now rolls right. Goes to Veers in the high post. Tight defense there by Davis.
Yeah, they're just packing it inside that circle there, just letting them try and get at least move around the outside. Just that inside penetration is just a little bit kind of on the tough side.
Oh, good Davis there good defense there by Brooke Johnson. He's checking now into the ball game, Balasa. As well as Branham checks back in the game. So Branham, Davis, Payne. Boy, I'm gonna try Johnson. I'm trying to read there and read here.
Yeah. I've always had problems with the hair hanging down over the number, so you can't see the number right when you want.
Oh no, I'll give these Northwood girls a shout out. They've got their hair. I can read their numbers.
And you can see
Triton as well.
And you can see the digits. Sometimes you can't even see the digits.
Three-pointer on the way, off the mark, no good there for Balasa. And the putback for Davis is good.
Branham.
Branham, excuse me. Boy, I'll get it right here in this first quarter eventually. It's Jackson's fault. He's here tonight.
Yeah, he's been.
Well, he's got the video game to play with now.
We're watching the game.
We're watching the game now. Okay. Beers now drives in the paint, puts on the brakes. Payne with some tight defense. Just got to get rid of the basketball. Now Riffle drives. Double dribble is the call. Savannah Hawley now checking in. Good to see her back. This young Triton team trying to find some answers here. We've got 6 attempts up, only got 1 to drop. NorthWood pretty good and pretty efficient on their side. Davis tries to go to the paint, but nice job by Avery Veers to deny the post. And Ashli Faulkner said that's exactly what you do. She got her shoulder on the inside there and knocked the ball away. Branham to inbound. Looks up top. Balasa and Johnson working back and forth. Davis down in the corner. Three-pointer on the way is good for Brooke Johnson.
Yeah, Triton's been stacking that in there on that zone, but just those three-point barrage from outside, 3 and 9?
4 of 10.
4 of 10 now.
Holly rolls right. Little sister sets the screen, tries to do the pick and roll, but Payne's there to intercept the ball. Now up the floor to Branham. Davis for 3 from the corner. Count it. And NorthWood continues to climb here in the first quarter. Sierra now goes in the corner, and they're going to get a foul call on NorthWood.
So yeah, 5 3-pointers. That's
5 of 11. I mean, shooting it well, and 5 assists for their baskets here today. Yoder kind of leading the way with 3 here for the Panthers. Balasa knocks it free. She's got the steal inside 10 seconds. She'll run it up the floor. Branham to Davis. Calling for in the corner is Johnson.
Get another one to drop.
And for her, that's perfect on the night. 2 of 2 from beyond the arc, and NorthWood continues to climb. They now take a 24-point lead into the second quarter. We'll take a break. Be back for the second quarter right after this.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, second quarter about to get underway. Trying with a lot of things to kind of get figured out, and like you said, so, like Abby said, these girls have got to see that the offense position, they need to take their time, run the play, get themselves a chance, and just try to find their open shot. Right now, the big thing for Triton is you need to forget the scoreboard. You can't get 24 points back here and
not in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes. No, you need to run your offense, learn what you can from this group on the floor, and what is going to work. Try to find that combination. That's what makes a team great, is finding those combinations and seeing if they're going to work or not. But this group here, we'll see what Ashli Faulkner sends out there to them and see what they can make work. And of course, like Abby also said, she goes, but props to this NorthWood team, and how disciplined they are. They're shooting their shots and they're not missing a beat. They seem very well in sync, and this is a team, a lot of experience out there on the floor. Beers now works to the corner. Now to Holly. Coach Faulkner trying to talk to her offense to get them to get freed up. Holly running out of time. Got to get rid of it.
Yep.
And there's going to be a 5-second call. Just about ran out of time. Holly now gets it back. It was deflected back to her. Now she'll drive the lane. Gets caught in traffic. Tipped there by Wawasee and a foul call on Chloe McKinney.
Yep, McKinney's going to pick up her first, I believe. Yes. Of course, team's first for this quarter.
You know, the next time Cheyenne comes out here, I'm thinking about that. I want to ask her about the weather out there.
Yeah.
Because I've got family that lives in Missouri, and I know it's pretty severe there, but in Oklahoma, it's a whole different thing. Isn't that what we saw in that Twister movie?
Tornado Alley.
Oh, yeah. Knew a lot of sheep farmers out there a long time ago when I used to raise livestock. Groves now uses the screen from Holly. She'll drive, but NorthWood doing a nice job fighting off the screens. And look at the help defense for them here tonight. On point and tough.
And they've been extending their defense out past that arc now.
Groves down to Veers. Avery trying to battle through. I saw I saw Addison was here tonight. Haven't got a chance to talk to her yet. Of course, it's college break. Oh, we also saw better late than never. Anna showed up.
Yep.
She was early though.
She was early.
I think it took time to get to college for her to start being early. She's not here for me to say that too, but I'll probably get yelled at later. Davis now retreats back to the corner. Good defense by Holly to close out, but they're going to get a push foul underneath. It's going to be on Sierra Holly. If it is, that's her second.
Yep. So it's going to be her second.
So the team's second. Our team's third.
Fourth. Oh.
That's timeouts. That's second.
Oh wait, no, I was looking down here. I was looking at the wrong one. I got to look over.
Yeah, you got to look over further.
The new section.
The new spot here. Another foul call Triton. Now they've got 3 team fouls.
I think this is going to be on the other Holly.
That'll be on Riffle.
Nope, Riffle.
And that's why we wait before we click the button.
Yep.
And Brooke Johnson, who hit those 2 big threes. They're towards the end of the first. Works it to Wawasee. Holly tracks it down. Triton comes away with the basketball. Now goes to Groves. Triton right now to slow down, run your offense. Got to get those passes nice and crisp. Riffle for 3.
Yep.
Can't drop it in. Johnson with the rebound. Veers there to close it out. And NorthWood, look how quick they are just going back in the other direction.
Yeah, they're down here set up just immediately.
Riffle knocks it away from Wawasee. It's a fight for the jump ball, and it'll stay right here with the Panthers. NorthWood gets down and gets set in a hurry. Well, she said temp finally dropped down to 50, so she's getting to somewhat normal weather.
Yep.
Well, Indiana, it's not Indiana weather. It's warmer there. 3-pointer on the way, cannot connect for Emily Miller. But look at Johnson, rips it away, and the Panthers still have it. Davis drives the baseline with the floater and can't get it to drop in.
Ooh.
Johnson tries to put back and a foul call and trying to be their 4th team foul.
Sure which one. So Chloe McKinney's going to pick up her second.
So Triton 1 foul away from the bonus. And NorthWood right now really speeding the game up for Triton.
See, they're perfect 2 of 2 so far.
I told you it's a thing.
Yep, it is.
I told you it's a thing.
Yep.
If anybody ever says the broadcaster's jinx is not a thing, well, Kenny just proved it there.
Mm-hmm.
Don also says it's a thing, too, on IU's broadcast. So Brooke Johnson again, off on the first, connects on the second.
No free fries.
No free fries here tonight. At least not yet. Well, we don't do that here, but still. Riffle now at the floor. Across the timeline. Directing traffic. Stops in the left wing. Tries to go to Groves. Miller intercepts it. 1-on-2 fast break.
Yep.
And Riffle going to get called for the foul.
Be her second. And that starts the bonus for NorthWood finishing out this second quarter.
NorthWood on the year. I mean, a team very good at the free throw line. 68% coming into today. Leading the way for them at the free throw line, I do believe, is Payne. She has 36 attempts. Miller's not been to the line. This would be her first free throws. On the free throw line here this season. Connected on the first. A lefty Sends a line drive shot into the. That one counts. Panthers now extend their lead. Groves now rolls right. Stops in the corner. Now to Stetler. Some active hands there by Heflin. Now Avery Veers has a chance to back down, go underneath. Banks close, and she'll go to the line for two. This will be Triton's first trip to the free throw line. But NorthWood doing such a nice job swarming the basketball, but not physically swarming the basketball, if that makes sense. I mean, they're attacking the ball. They're not really attacking the player. They're attacking the ball, and that's making the player speed up.
Davis picked up her second. But, yeah, that's the biggest thing on that is, yeah, there's one thing to be aggressive, but too aggressive in getting in that foul issues.
5 seniors on this NorthWood team that is going to play in that tough Northern Lakes Conference. I was asked earlier where I think NorthWood would stand with this group. I said I think they're in that upper tier. Can contend for a conference title. Heflin with a nice jab step to drive to the lane. Good defense by Veers with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice job by Avery to get her hand kind of in there on the ball and disrupt the path. Of course, NorthWood in that Fairfield sectional with Columbia City, Fairfield, Tippecanoe Valley, Wawasee, and West Noble. So we'll see 3 of those teams in that sectional. Riffles pull-up jumper off the window, no good. Sydney King's got the rebound, and she'll draw a foul. And now what you're seeing what Triton's doing, they're hustling to the basketball. They're going after those second chance points.
Yep, Branham is going to be her first. Team's second.
So Sydney King to the line. First one goes off the back iron. King now gets the friendly roll. Trying to get a pair of free throws to drop. Get some points on the board here in the second quarter. So now Sierra Hawley's going to check in with 2 fouls. Riffle comes off the floor now with 2 fouls. McKinney also has 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing there is you got these 2 to not to get that third one before the halftime.
Branham rolls, pull-up jumper from the short corner off the mark, no good. Sierra Hawley gets the defensive board and a foul call on the rebound. Looks like it's going to be on Yoder given her reaction.
21, Branham.
Oh, I guess it's on Branham.
Yep.
Okay.
That's her second.
Here's now on the left wing. Stops on the side of the lane, tipped around, and Heflin saves it. But here, Sydney King awaits it. Veers gets a piece of it, and Heflin knocks it out of bounds. So now Miley Groves goes to inbound. Of course, tomorrow night we'll be here for the first game for the boys here this season.
Yep.
They'll host Oregon Davis for a conference game to start the season.
Yep, a little different there.
Groves' pass hits the back of the backboard, deflects back to her.
Lucky that didn't hit the transmitter when it bounced back up there like that.
Oh, it was low enough. You're good.
Wait,
they were lucky.
That hit the bottom, and that's still in bounds. According to your little sheet.
According to my new rule sheet that Rodney sent us today. Well, not to us, sent to everybody. That gets the updates for the sports of the week. Oh, some hard contact, no calls. NorthWood fans express their displeasure. Kinsey Hartman now back in the game. Of course, opened with that big three-pointer to start the run of 12. Well, now rolls inside the three-point line. Goes out to Miley Groves. Groves to his back for 3. A little too strong off the window. Sydney King's put back. Can't drop it in. Tip. And it goes out of bounds. They say off Heflin, so it'll stay here. Claire Payne to check back in. She'll check in on behalf of Tessa Branham. Groves patient, scanning. Feeds it to Veers. Now goes to King. King goes to Miley. Works away from the screen. Sydney King catch and shoot three. Swish. Sydney King drops it in.
Gets her up 4 points.
Now Coach Faulkner says, come on, keep the intensity up of the defense. You got to close out the shooters. Work them away from that three-point line. That's where your help defense has got to come into play. Heflin takes King off the dribble, gets it deflected.
Sure what we're going to
See what they're going to call a foul. If they're going to call a jump ball.
Yep.
That's what they're going to call.
Yep, I kind of, because she was in the air and they got hit.
Yep, and to kind of get the hand up on top of the ball, so Triton will force a turnover. So now if you're trying, okay, you made a stop. Let's go down. Let's run our offense and see what we can do with it. Holly now enters the center circle. Sets the play in motion to her left. Works it to the right, now to Groves. Down to Sydney King. Out to Veers, deep two from the corner, too strong off the iron. Yoder now quickly in transition. Yoder kind of fight with Nadia Stetler the whole way through. Heflin's put back no good, tipped around. Nadia Stetler with the rebound, and Yoder going to get called for another foul.
So that's going to be her second.
And team's fourth. So potentially both teams could be in the bonus here before this quarter runs out. Savannah Hawley to check in next dead ball. Branham sticking tight to the town of junior guard, Sierra Hawley. Groves now stops in the corner. Sydney King catch and shoot three on the way. Can't hit that one. Back iron. Heflin tracks down the long rebound. Northwood attacking again. Payne with the gets the assist from Heflin. It's good. Payne picks up her 4th point. For Heflin, her first assist. Heflin almost picks it off and knocks into the scorer's table. Now Savannah Hawley checks in for Avery Veers. Hawley now setting it up. Leaves it for Miley Groves.
Nope, off.
If Triton can keep an eye for them, you know, there's one player, when that trap comes in, you got to be patient enough to find that person to realize, hey, someone's still open. You got to get that ball there in a hurry.
Yeah, you see somebody's coming up for that trap, so yeah, it's definitely somebody's going to be open. So don't let them get so you're blocked off that you can't get that pass away to that open person.
Northwood's proven here you can't have just a lazy, slow lob. It's got to be a direct beeline. Heflin shot off the mark. Stetler now at the basketball. Groves now back the other way.
Got to recognize it, getting that trap.
Let's go with a 1-3-1 defense. Heflin going to get called for the reach-in foul.
It's going to be her first, and that sets the 5th team.
So now Triton will be shooting free throws for the next minute 17. Hawley settles in. First one drops in the bucket.
Gets her on the board, first point.
Avery Veers now trots in as Nadia on behalf of Nadia Stetler. Hawley again off the side of the rim. No good. Payne with the defensive board. And back goes Northwood as Yoder works it to Branham. She'll spot up for three off the wing. No good. And Hawley rips away the rebound from Payne. That goes Triton in transition. Final minute of the half nearing here. Sydney King, that's where she's been standing in that corner by herself. Three-pointer on the way. Can't drop it in. Hawley can't track down the rebound. Now to Groves. Back to King. She'll try another one. Off the iron, no good. And Yoder going to track it down. Lost it out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of Avery Veers. Or wait a minute.
Yep.
They're going to say it's Triton basketball.
Yeah, didn't think it went off her foot.
I think Yoder was wanting a foul call. Groves now goes to Holly. Down into Stetler. Stetler underneath in the low block. Banks closed. Payne with a good defensive stand. Rips it away. And back goes NorthWood. Heflin. Back to Branham. Works it to Yoder. Fakes it left. Goes down into Payne. Payne underneath. Gets it deflected from Veers and a foul call.
So Veer's going to pick up her first.
So Payne to the line. There earlier was perfect and rattles that one in. Second one gets the friendly roll. NorthWood continues to shoot well from the free throw line, 7 of 8 here in the first half. 20 seconds to go. Just some change to go before halftime. Hawley now with it. Tries to go down into Veers, can't get a hold of it. Knocks it out of bounds. Yoder now on the near side. Leaves it for Heflin. To Hartman now across to Branham. Heflin top of the key with the up fake. Got King to leave her feet with the runner emptying the lane. And the Panthers are going to take a 35-8 lead into the halftime locker room. Trying to get the offense to go start working just a little bit. Got some more shot attempts up. But just need to go in and learn just kind of how to run the offense here. Settle things down.
Yeah, I think it's synced across, so we'll do that so we can see it. So with Triton, King with 4, Riffle with 2, Holly and Veers each with 1. So of course, that's Sierra Holly. But the biggest thing there, Riffle and Holly and McKinney all with those 2 fouls. And then Veers had that other single foul for NorthWood. Leading the way there, Payne with 8. Johnson with 7, Branham with 5, Heflin with 4, Yoder and Hartman and Davis all with 3, and then Miller with 2. Really nobody has too big a foul issue there. Of course, Branham does have 2, and Davis has got 2. Well, I guess then Yoder's got 2. So, and a couple of them, there's just a single fouls for the team stats there. Field goals, Triton just 2 of 18, where NorthWood's been shooting 11 to 32. Behind the arc there, 1 of 10 compared to 6 of 14. Free throws were pretty much where Triton's been getting half their points there, 3 of 6 for 7 of 8. Rebounds 11 to 18. But the big thing there, those 12 turnovers for the Trojans compared to 3. And I don't know what you got over there for the points off of turnovers there, but that's the big thing.
Yeah, the 13 points off turnovers, and then points in the paint, 10 points in the paint. They're really feeding off those 12 Triton turnovers, but, Triton kind of hang in there. But 18 rebounds are showing why they're really good, really long. They're using that length. They're being really disruptive as well. So we'll take a break here at halftime. Be back for the second half here, right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Terrace. The Trojan Trends about to get the second half underway. And, of course, our virtual commentator for the night, like Abby says, the first half didn't go how you wanted, but make it a lesson. Start growing. This is now a time to start growing here. Stop the third quarter drought and make it a game changer tonight. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make the difference tonight and lead these girls to improvement? And I think she's right.
Yep.
Who down there for wearing the blue and gold tonight is going to step up and get everyone's attention? The coaches are telling them they're giving you the game plan, but who on the floor is going to step up and be that difference maker?
Yeah, come out there, direct them. You don't doesn't have to be the point guard. You can have somebody underneath, pushing your girls around and telling them where they need to go and pointing out some things that might just make a little bit of difference, get that spark going.
I look down here at all the girls that are down here on the floor and the ones that are going to potentially be out there on the floor. There is not one girl on that team that is not capable of doing this.
No.
Every single one of those girls have that potential to step up and make a play and do some good things. I look at Sierra Holly. I always talk about her and Miley. Those two are just a dynamic duo in the backcourt. And Stetler and Veers and King all very strong underneath. And you can throw in McKinney and Riffle and Savannah Holly, who we've seen rotate in, and these girls here. But who's going to step up? Because NorthWood doing a fantastic job here tonight. Coming in and proving why they're one of the top teams in the Northern Lakes Conference. As right now, them and Warsaw, I believe the only two undefeated teams in that conference. Oh, them, Warsaw, and Wawasee. No. Warsaw and Northwood both undefeated as Payne connects on the first one. Northwood now their largest lead of the ball game. Groves now gets on the left wing. On to King, now to Holly. Goes to Veers in the corner. She'll try a three on the way. Can't drop it in. Payne gets the defensive rebound. Yoder now going to push it. She doesn't have numbers, but she's going to attack. Goes the hop step. Now to Heflin. Heflin by herself. Three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, no good. Triton lets it go out of bounds. Smart play there because Payne was coming around from behind. And Northwood going to take their first timeout. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. So both teams using a timeout here in this ball game as Northwood trying to get things. Taylor Burkhart trying to work things out for the offense. But like we said, I know like who's going to step, who wants it more down there, and that's what Coach Faulkner and Coach Shively, two players that played here at Triton. Played with a coach down here to our left, and Coach Heater, and they learned from the best. And now these two coaches, very talented coaches, and throw Sam Stutz in there as well. This group capable trying to. You've got the people in charge that's in power and doing the right things, but who's going to be that player that starts?
Yep, just got to
starts that momentum. Holly now with the basketball. 1-3-1 zone being played by the Panthers. Now Holly's got a look. Lost her dribble. Gets it to Groves. Sydney King once in the corner.
Yep, just.
Right there, trying just needs to settle down, look for your passing lanes. That's where your off-ball movement's so key. Branham drives to the basket, easy lay-in for her off the window. Branham now with 7 points. Groves now rolls left, tries to go to King, tipped to there by Branham. Yoder receives the loose ball. Now she's going to skip up the floor. Heflin attacks in the full court, can't drop it in. Payne tips it to King, and back go the Trojans. Holly now at the basketball, crosses it over. Heflin not giving her any breathing room. Here comes the trap.
Yeah, Northwood's come out there and just disrupted enough stuff here in this first half out there, or second half. Just at that top of that key.
And that 1-3-1 defense, everybody moving so flawlessly.
Yep, and just getting this trap.
Heflin knocks it away, finds Payne. Payne goes to Branham, kicks on the Jets. Here comes Veers and King to head her off in the lay-in. Foul, they're going to say knocked out of bounds. And Northwood hangs on to the basketball. And now Gracie Riffle checks in for Miley Groves. Right now, Triton can't be hanging your head. You can't do anything about the deficit up there on the scoreboard. What you can't control is how you play here the rest of the way out. Hartman thought about it. Goes out to Branham. Branham again through the middle of the defense. Blocked by Veers. And right there, that's what you want to see.
Yep.
You saw the defender there, and Avery did a nice job filling in that lane there and taking away that easy look and knocking it away.
Yeah, not got too aggressive and got a foul.
Hartman gets by herself, releases for three off the back iron, no good. Branham leaves it for Payne, out to Yoder with the up fake. She'll take off. Out to Heflin. Heflin drives again. Veers takes a swing at it, can't knock it, but disrupts it enough. Payne's putback is good. Now she's got a game-high 12. Holly now works.
Yep,
Triton's got to get moving on the off-ball movement. King for three, high arcing shot. Swish Sid from the corner.
Sydney King for three.
It's her team high 7. 2 of 12 from beyond the arc. Branham drives the lane up off the window, no good, but a foul call. Chris, don't be afraid to slide away from the contact there, pal. Chris can hear us tonight.
Yep.
Of course, in his rookie season, the camera guy.
So Veer's going to pick up her second.
So Branham up with that one, drops it in the bucket. Northwood 8 of 9 on the evening. Doing a nice job from the free throw line. This is Branham's first trip, and she tickles the twine on the second. And Addie Davis checks in. Branham gets a break. All in now scanning. Lost Heflin, riffle now to King. King lost control. Yoder knocks away. Payne gets the loose ball, but Stetler says, I don't think so. I can do that too. And the ball's free. Yoder now at the floor. Northwood's got numbers. Drops it to Heflin. Baseline jumper on the way. Can't connect. Yoder goes to Hartman. Now to Heflin. Heflin fires a three. Drops it in the bucket. And with that three, I believe is a running clock.
I believe.
Yep, 35. So
that will do. Tag the clock as a running clock now.
King tries a three off the top of the backboard, no good. Riffle and Heflin fight for position. Heflin back the other way. She drives and goes up. Can't get dropped in. Holly knocks it out of bounds. And it'll stay right here. Now Chloe McKinney going to check in, as will Brooke Johnson. Riffle took a hard fall.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a little bit getting up.
She's tough. Yoder untouched to the basket, can't drop it in. Stetler with the rebound. And back goes Holly, 3.5 to go here in the third. King now in the corner. Back to Holly. Holly gets it, get it knocked away, tracks it down. Still has her dribble.
Yep, she can go.
Up high to King. She can't quite track it down as that one goes into the bleachers. And Balassa checks in. But if you're Triton, like I said, you got to ignore the scoreboard. Try to win this quarter. Right now you're not quite doing that, but find a way to move your offense, because right now this Northwood defense is probably one of the best defenses you're going to face here in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, use this as a learning experience. When another team throws this at you, you can figure it out.
Davis through the hands. Payne with a hot pass there. Couldn't quite corral it.
Yeah, this 1-3-1 trap is just going to have to get some extra help to come up here.
Like I said, Northwood really runs it well. Adam McKinney goes to Veers. She'll try it too. Just off to the right. Holly trying to fight with Payne for the rebound. Payne through traffic. Johnson up the floor in a hurry. Swings it to the corner to Hartman. Now to Davis. Three-pointer on the way. Count it from beyond the arc.
That gets her up to 6 points.
Northwood started the game with that 12-0 run and has not looked back. Ollie rolls in front of the student section and a hard foul by Balassa.
I think
Holly slow to get up.
I think we bumped knees. I think when we.
And Sierra, she's one player that's she's as tough as they come. Coaching staff looks at her and hope she's okay. Like we said, back tomorrow night. We'll be here for the Oregon-Davis game.
Yeah, that's a little different. We wondered when that was announced Oregon Davis going to join the conference if they'd move that first game to be a conference game. And he said, nope, we'll just keep it.
Nope. And Holly going to get carried to the locker room. Hope Sierra's all right. Never want to see a player get injured, but she's a vocal leader for this team. But now Triton's got to look away and say, okay. Hope she's all right. Just go out and run your offense. Continue to play hard because that's what Sierra would want.
Yeah.
She's not out there on the floor. She wants you to play as tough as she does. Groves now. Works it here. Here comes the double team. Splits it in a foul call.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing there is when that's getting there. Step between those two.
And Balasic called for the foul. Team second, her third. And now Savannah Holly checks in for Nadia Stetler. Knocked away from Branham. McKinney continues to battle. Now Groves threads it to Sydney King. Hands it to Miley. Miley could feed down to Holly, but Johnson's there to deflect away, but a foul call.
So Johnson's going to pick up her first.
King goes to Groves. Branham intercepts the pass. Branham drives through, gets it knocked away from Veers. Another block for Avery. Miley back the other way inside, 20 seconds to go here in the third. Miley goes to Veers. Now Avery's going to go through. Johnson with some tight defense, but a foul call on the rebound. They're going to say it's on the floor. And that foul call is going to be the end here of the third. Balasa called for her fourth. So that being said, we'll head to the fourth quarter here. Kenny, you look at these girls and you look at what they're capable of. Front-loaded schedules.
Yep.
Against a 3A team. Are you meant to struggle or do you want to struggle? No, but yet you have to find a way to work through those struggles. And tonight, this is kind of one of those learning moments. How do you respond?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, as I said, that front-loaded. Yeah, you're going to have all this, but you hope you take all this and towards the end of the season where it really counts getting into that postseason, you can take that and get up when you get into some of those other challenges in that sectional and regional and on down that you're ready for them.
Because, Triton goes up to play LaVille next week after their first game after out of the Thanksgiving break. And, then it's another conference again. Then you got your second conference game against North Miami there on that Saturday. You have to find a way to battle through adversity, and that's right now is what Triton has to do, and it can't just be one player. It's got to be a collective group, and this group here, once this group finds that combination or finds that grit, that fire in their belly, if you will, once they come together and start playing as a team, this is going to be a tough group.
Yep, they're just you say when new coach, you lost 2 players from graduating that had a lot of points. Just got to get somebody else to get stepped into those roles.
And this is a young group that, with this coaching staff trying to mold a young group, they're not. With 2 seniors out there on the floor, it's you have to find that combination. These young players, you're getting fed through a fire hose right now, but you got to take the information, use it. You can either use it for the positive, use it for the negative, and this is where your choices are going to have to be because, and a timeout for Triton is they're going to take a 30-second timeout.
I do have some 5th and 6th grade.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
5th grade game tonight, Triton over Culver 31-12 in the A game. B game, Triton 26, Culver 0. 6th grade game, Triton 51, Culver 7. Caden didn't send me the B games for 6th grade.
Well, I think he was probably more worried about getting packed up and getting over here in time.
I gave him wheels tonight, at least, to you.
Well, at least you gave him wheels.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying he could have wheeled over here faster? Is that what you're trying to get?
Last night he had to carry one of the boxes and 2 tripods over by himself.
You know, and these boys say we need to send them to weights for weight training. We got plenty right here.
Yep.
You know, as a farm kid, we didn't have weights. We had bales of hay.
Mm-hmm.
However heavy the buckets were, completely full of feed bags.
And the biggest thing is this year, especially on that boys, 7 home games is all they're going to have this year.
Yep, 7 home games. And for the girls, after this one, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home games for them the rest of the year. You don't know if that bi-county game, the first round, is going to be here or whatever team you're playing. Avery Veer's good on the first.
Equally as tough on us.
Yeah.
But, we're a well-conditioned group, though. We got some seasoned veterans on this group. We'll be all right. There might be some games where there's split. We'll have to pick one game or the other.
Yep, there is
where a camera goes for film.
Yep, there is a couple of those games that they are a double night.
Davis gets it knocked away, and it'll stay right here. Good hands by Miley Groves. Johnson, long inbound. Lays it for Balassa. She's out there with those 4 fouls. Out of Johnson. They'll swing it around the perimeter. North are going to continue to be undefeated on the season. Triton's still looking for that first win. Davis now, jumper from the baseline, in and out. Miller gets the rebound, steps through, but she's gonna travel with the ball before she gets the attempt up. Davis says, my bad. We should have put that in a better spot. Now Riffle up the floor. Out of Veers in the high post. Out to Riffle. Gracie drives, goes through and blocked by Davis. Veers with the putback up off the window. No good, too strong. Johnson rips it away. Fast break for the Panthers. Back to the other side quickly. Miller now puts it on the floor up. Draws the foul, and one opportunity coming for Miller. Miley Groves going to get called for the foul. Her first, team's first. Here in the quarter. Miller converts 3 points the old-fashioned way. Her team shooting 10 of 11 from the free throw line here this evening.
Their only fault's my jinx.
Yep. See, I told you, it's a thing. It's a thing. McKinney now goes out to Riffle. 3-pointer from the corner. Can't drop it in. Tipped around, knocked into the hands of Johnson. Riffle knocks it away. And I know Triton now with frustration, with this group here, and not exactly the start that you were expecting to have. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of positivity about this group. Yeah, the record's not where you want it to be here to start the season, but now you know what it feels like. Now, now use that anger and aggression and direct it towards making not just yourself better, but those around you better. As that shot off the mark, there's the putback is up and in there for Tessa Branham. It's now how do you answer through adversity? You have to direct that anger and that frustration into the right thing, and that's come together as a group and, take that frustration out in your next few games and try to light up the scoreboard. Trying to get the offense in motion. Groves down the left wing. Riffle underneath through the legs, still has it in play. Now North are going to back off the trap, and Stetler could not quite corral it. Triton won't see another 3A team until they play Tippecanoe Valley in a couple weeks. Johnson now drives inside the wing. Goes to Groves. And back to go. Halfway gone here in the fourth and final quarter. Stetler, deep 2 on the way to the right of the basket. No good. McKinney tries to save it, but Branham's there to get the loose ball. Stetler trying to pressure to knock it away, and a foul call. And, of course, assistant coach Jake Everett for the Panthers, former Triton grad. Directing his players coming on to the game is Claire Harrell and Carissa Goshert checking the game.
Yeah, Ryan was trying to figure out how many Hall of Famers was here tonight.
Couldn't remember if Jake was one.
Yeah, we couldn't remember Jake was one.
Will be eventually.
Yeah, eventually will be with being on that basketball state team.
Ref going to get called for the foul. Of course, Orion's on that list.
Yep.
As we know before every ball game. Got to, he's a Hall of Famer he's a legend for a reason. Some of that stuff he throws together. Miller on the way, corner 3 off the mark, no good. Chloe McKinney with the rebound. A lot of Triton grads in attendance here tonight. Sydney King in the corner. Good closeout defense by Branham. Pull-up jumper from 2. King can't drop it in. Wawasee with the rebound. Now to Miller. Underneath Goshard with the runner up. Can't drop it in. King gets the rebound. Varsity players trying to will the JV players to get a basket to drop. Of course, Goshard had 7 points in that JV win earlier. Sydney King, high arcing shot. Can't drop in. Goshard and Stetler collide, and it goes out of bounds off Goshard. And McKinney goes to inbound. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. Riffle with the runner, can't drop it in there off the front iron. Goes with this one off the window, can't get it to connect. Stetler's put back, no good. Now McKinney can't drop it in. The Panthers back the other way. Wawasee now. Goes to Miller. He reveres to check in next dead ball. Goes out of bounds, it'll stay here. Of course, NorthWood will open up their Northern Lakes plays. They will host Warsaw on the 3rd.
And you said Warsaw was undefeated?
Warsaw undefeated, so I don't know. Is Warsaw playing tonight? They are playing at Penn tonight.
Ooh, so
yeah. Carissa Goshard gets that one to drop in. Down to Veers. Veers underneath, goes up, banks closed. And the seconds roll away as she'll go to the line for 2.
Never remember this, though. Does time run out while you're still at the free throw line?
I don't know. We haven't. Well, no, they're going to stop the clock. I think the official said, nope, let her shoot her free throws. That answers your question.
Yes.
Of course, Jackson was up here tonight playing Minecraft. I gave in after the 4th quarter of the JV game. And that one drops in. Avery picks up her 5th point. I think. Well, 4th point. Yeah, 5th point. She was 5 of 6 from the line tonight. Good night shooting for Triton from the free throw line. 7 of 10 on the evening. 20 rebounds, but, like I said, 19 turnovers. But, NorthWood, 15 points off turnovers. They did some nice work in the paint. 22 points of their 56 coming from inside the arc here, or in the paint here tonight. So Triton now, the big thing, how do you respond? You got Thanksgiving break. You got a little time to think about it. And you're back at LaVille, I believe, a week from today. It's Tuesday. Yeah, the 3rd week from today we'll be at LaVille. So we'll see how you respond here as Triton. Congrats NorthWood to continue their undefeated season as they get ready for their conference play starting next week. So we'll push stats across.
I think it's updated. We'll try it again. So King led Trojans there with 7, Veers with 5, Riffle with 2, and Sierra Holly with 1. For NorthWood, 12 points for Payne, Branham with 9, Eflin with 7, Johnson with 7, Davis with 6, Miller with 5, Yoder, Hartman, each with 3, Branham and Goshert each with 2. And then for the team stats there, Triton just 3 of 35, where NorthWood is 19 of 55. Behind the arc there, Triton just got 2 of those 15 attempts, where Northwood 8 of 20, and free throws where half the Triton opponents come there 7 to 10. Northwood there 10 of 11, rebounds 20 to 31, and those turnovers 19 to 6.
So we're going to hang it up here. We'll be back tomorrow night as Triton hosts Oregon Davis to start the boys basketball season. And with that being said, I'm Andy O'Hara. With me tonight was Kenny Barnhart, the Hall of Famer Ryan Limmer. Abby Veers on virtual help here tonight. Chris, Caden, and Silas, our student team, running everything else. And that'll end it here for tonight. Until next time, remember the Trojan way. Ball's up, we're underway, and Northwood controls the tip. Hartman with the basketball, works with it up on top to Yoder. Now to the near side. Ball's up, we're underway, and Northwood controls the tip. Hartman with the basketball, works with it up on top to Yoder. Now to the near side. Ball's up, we're underway, and Northwood controls the tip. Hartman with the basketball, works with it up on top to Yoder. Now to the near floor. This is something Northwood does. They run the full length of the floor, and they make them pay there with that one. In the floor. This is something Northwood does. They run the full length of the floor, and they make them pay there with that one. In the floor. This is something Northwood does. They run the full length of the floor, and they make them pay there with that one. Trying to work on something else, too.
Yep.
Branham now, corner three on the way, drops it in the bucket. Trying to work on something else, too.
Yep.
Branham now, corner three on the way, drops it in the bucket. Trying to work on something else, too.
Yep.
Branham now, corner three on the way, drops it in the bucket. It takes 40 seconds, it's okay. Riffle, baseline jumper, lifts the lid. It takes 40 seconds, it's okay. Riffle, baseline jumper, lifts the lid. It takes 40 seconds, it's okay. Riffle, baseline jumper, lifts the lid. Winner on the way, off the mark, no good there for Balasa. The putback for Davis is good. On the way, off the mark, no good there for Balasa. The putback for Davis is good. On the way, off the mark, no good there for Balasa. The putback for Davis is good. Three-pointer on the way is good for Brooke Johnson. Three-pointer on the way is good for Brooke Johnson. Three-pointer on the way is good for Brooke Johnson. Davis for three from the corner, count it. And Northwood continues. Davis for three from the corner, count it. And Northwood continues. Davis for three from the corner, count it. And Northwood continues. Davis calling for in the corner is Johnson to Davis. Calling for in the corner is Johnson to Davis. Calling for in the corner is Johnson. Sydney King catch and shoot three. Swish Sydney King. Sydney King catch and shoot three. Swish Sydney King. Sydney King catch and shoot three. Swish Sydney King. Northwood attacking again. Payne with the gets the assist from Heflin. Northwood attacking again. Payne with the gets the assist from Heflin. Northwood attacking again. Payne with the gets the assist from Heflin. Heflin top of the key with the up fake. Got King to leave her feet with the runner. Empty. Heflin top of the key with the up fake. Got King to leave her feet with the runner. Empty. Heflin top of the key with the up fake. Got King to leave her feet with the runner. Empty. Wawasee, no. Warsaw and Northwood both. Undefeated. Wawasee, no. Warsaw and Northwood both. Undefeated. Wawasee, no. Warsaw and Northwood both. Undefeated. Branham drives to the basket. Easy laying for her off the window. Branham drives to the basket. Easy laying for her off the window. Branham drives to the basket. Easy laying for her off the window. Goes out to Branham. Branham again through the middle of the defense. Blocked by Veers. Goes out to Branham. Branham again through the middle of the defense. Blocked by Veers. Goes out to Branham. Branham again through the middle of the defense. Blocked by Veers. Can't knock away, but disrupts it enough. Payne's putback is good. Now she's got a game high 12. Can't knock away, but disrupts it enough. Payne's putback is good. Now she's got a game high 12. Can't knock away, but disrupts it enough. Payne's putback is good. Now she's got a game high 12. Movement. King for three, high arcing shot. Swish Sid from the corner. Movement. King for three, high arcing shot. Swish Sid from the corner. Movement. King for three, high arcing shot. Swish Sid from the corner. Now to Heflin. Heflin fires a three, drops it in the bucket. Now to Heflin. Heflin fires a three, drops it in the bucket. Now to Heflin. Heflin fires a three, drops it in the bucket. The corner to Hartman. Now to Davis. Three-pointer on the way. Count it from beyond the arc. The corner to Hartman. Now to Davis. Three-pointer on the way. Count it from beyond the arc. The corner to Hartman. Now to Davis. Three-pointer on the way. Count it from beyond the arc. Quickly Miller now puts on the floor up. Draws the foul and one opportunity coming for Miller. Quickly Miller now puts on the floor up. Draws the foul and one opportunity coming for Miller. Quickly Miller now puts on the floor up. Draws the foul and one opportunity coming for Miller. Yourself better, but those around you better. As that shot off the mark there. As the putback is up and in. Just yourself better, but those around you better. As that shot off the mark there. As the putback is up and in. Just yourself better, but those around you better. As that shot off the mark there. As the putback is up and in. No. Is Warsaw playing tonight? They are playing at Penn tonight.
Ooh, so
no. Is Warsaw playing tonight? They are playing at Penn tonight.
Ooh,
no. Is Warsaw playing tonight? They are playing at Penn tonight.
Ooh, so